Hey everybody, this is Aaliyah and Terry from 1140 Balance. In one of our previous videos, we were in my backyard and we talked about what a hot mess my backyard was, and sometimes how we feel like our life has just been taken over by all these weeds and it's kind of a hot mess and we don't even know where to begin. So Terry and I have been sitting here, we've been working on our journals and making some plans and making some changes and some things that we want to do. And you know, we've been talking about this a lot, but one of the very first things, if you want to make a change, you don't have to change everything all at one time, number one. But if you want to make a change, the first thing is to kind of sit down and decide, what do I want to change? You know, where is it that you want to go? Are you wanting to get to, you know, a certain place physically? You want to achieve a certain goal? Are you wanting to spend more time with God? Are you wanting to, you know, change your thought patterns, speak positive words? Where do you want to go? So the very first step is going to be, I would say, get your journal out and just say, write down, you know, what is it that I want to do? And put it on paper. And that'll really help get the juices flowing as far as committing to it when you put it on paper.
Yeah, and so once you designate the what, that is what it is that I'm targeting, now you want to look at, well, okay, how? How will this happen? And I think that's a place that gets a lot of people stuck, because they'll think, okay, I know I need to change. I either need to stop speaking negativity over me, or I know that I need to begin an exercise program, but I don't know how to do this. So begin mapping out some things. Check out other resources, whether those resources are, for instance, we done this book, Happy, Healthy, Holy Cleanse, whether it's other people that have already gone through the journey. So looking at how they've done it and see how that fits what you are, but nailing those things down of the how.
Yeah. And another huge thing is, once you decide kind of your plan and you're going to make some small changes, actually schedule every day or whatever you decide. Say you want to walk for 15 minutes 3 times a week. Actually put it on your schedule. So you can add it to your Outlook calendar, you can put it on your iPhone and set an actual alarm to remind you at a certain time, because if you don't take control of your time, somebody else is going to take control of your time. And you know, if you're at work, maybe you have a hard time being active because you have kids and a family and you have all this stuff going on. You can set an Outlook reminder on your calendar just to remind you to get up and stretch every hour. Be intentional and schedule it so that you know that you'll get it done.
Yeah, and to continue on with that is, okay, as part of that plan, what's my goal? What would I like to feel like? What would I like to be like on the other end of this? And so set a time frame for yourself as a way to gauge where you are along the process. Aaliyah talked about having your journal, and so journaling this process, I would encourage you to journal daily, particularly if you're starting a new plan. And again, we said whether this is relative to weight management, whether it's just capturing the thoughts in your mind, or if it's getting into the Word. But daily journal, okay, God, I wasn't so on today. This is how I was feeling. This is what I put in my body. This is what I spoke out of my body. This is what happened, and this is what I was feeling as these things were happening. And so it's a way for you to be able to go back and see how you are along the journey. And also, let's say if you've committed 6 weeks, then 3 weeks into it, you can see, okay, I need to step my game up. Or, okay, I've done really well up to this point, I can do this. And then you put it on paper, you commit to it. And the other part of that is, okay, who's in your corner? Who have you shared this with that can help you be accountable? Aaliyah talked about, you know, setting your different timers, Outlook, or, you know, on your phone, reminders for it. But I think it's very important to have a sister friend that's going to encourage you along this way. And also just a way for you to see, you know, I'm growing. I'm growing in this process. I didn't think I could, but look at where I am now. So we just encourage you to go ahead and take the first step.
Yep. And the journal thing is huge, because you're going to be making progress and you are going to be growing even when you don't feel like it. And to be able to look back, I can look at journals that I wrote a year ago and I'm like, wow, I forgot that I was in that place, that I felt that way, you know, and you can see how far you've come. And it also, you know, a lot of times we tend to forget our blessings. We tend to forget our victories because the next hill feels hard. We forgot, we just conquered the last hill. So writing that stuff down, it just really, really helps you to see all of those weeds and all the flowers that bloom along the path. So please comment below and let us know some changes that you'd like to make. And we'll be here to help you be a better you and live happy, healthy, holy. See you later.